Guys, this is insane. Palantir keeps on going up. It's up another 8.2% right now. We're pushing another all-time high, and we're almost at $110 per share. So just when you thought Palantir needed to pull down, it was going to dump, no, it's pushing up another almost 10%. So guys, we have to go over the charts, my thoughts, what I'm looking to do, and later in the video, if we have time, we'll break down some other stocks. But first, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe and get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 free stocks. Fund it with at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, cheers to that, man. It's a no-brainer. So use the link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And now let's get into it. So, man, we are, like I said, up another almost 10%. Pushing to another all-time high. $109.78 is the official all-time high as of now, and we're almost at another milestone level, $110 per share. And you guys want to know what this is telling me? This is telling me that, well, first of all, buyers are obviously buying the crap out of the stock right now, pushing it up, no doubt. But it's also telling me that people are rushing in after earnings because of how good the earnings were. And people just realize how legit of a company Palantir is. They crushed EPS, revenue, guidance across the board. Everything was popping on all cylinders, and people are now almost FOMOing in a sense, which, I mean, that I don't necessarily think it's short-term money either, FOMOing in. I feel like this is long-term money FOMOing kind of into the stock, coming into it now because of how they beat on guidance. Grew way more than expected, and the writing's kind of on the wall, right? People want to be a part of this name because they think it's going to go a lot higher over time. Now, what happens in the next couple of quarters, it's anybody's best guess, but they're crushing it, man. Bunch of new contracts, growing like crazy, more than expected. And people are saying, oh, their valuation, oh my God, this, that. And the reality is, guys, all of these big tech companies, right, when they were first, getting off the ground, $50 billion valuation, $100 billion valuation, even before that, when they were smaller, a lot of these traded at pretty high valuations when you're looking at traditional metrics, but that didn't stop them from continuing to grow. Now, did it, right? And these companies grow into their valuations. Think about Amazon. Think about, Meta, Facebook, Netflix, Apple, Google, all these stocks. I remember, not all of them, I guess, when they first came IPO, whatever, but I remember, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, people were saying, oh my God, these are so overvalued, and they just kept going up. And they're saying it today, and they just keep on going up because they're great businesses. Obviously, if a stock has an awful business behind it and it's overvalued, yeah, eventually, it's going to come back to reality, come back to earth. But if it's a great business, growing with a high valuation, and a lot of people want to be in the name, be a part of the story, sometimes that, it doesn't get that huge crash valuation compression that you think it needs. Sometimes it doesn't come, guys. Stocks trade at premiums for a long time, and sometimes they never come down. That's the reality. And I think Palantir at this point, people are rushing into it. People that weren't buying it in the 70s, 80s, that were like, oh, I'm going to wait till it crashes. I think some of those people, maybe not, obviously all of them are buying in, but I think some of them could be rushing into it now. Either way, it's going up, which, it goes to show how strong earnings were and how just confident investors are in this company, right? And if you look at the 4-hour chart, I mean, it is kind of overbought. Let's be honest here, guys. It kind of is, but who knows anymore with this stock? You know, I thought it was overbought at 100, 102. Now we're at 110. For all we know, we might go to 120 before we get a pullback. So for me, guys, I'm just holding on. I haven't sold a share. I'm up a lot, a very nice, very nice chunk right now, and I'm just sitting on what I got. Let me know what you guys are doing. I'm curious. Let me know down below in the comments, and make sure to join the email list. Almost forgot to mention that in this video, guys. I'm sending out my top stocks every single week, and it's free. Put your first name, your email address, using that link right down below. So that is a quick rundown on Palantir, and by the looks of it, man, we're pushing $110, whether it's in the next 25, 30 minutes. Markets are about to close or at some point tomorrow. It sure looks like we're going there, guys. So let me get some water after that. Cheers, guys. So, yeah. What more could you ask for at this point? The markets are not doing well today as well, on the flip side. So Palantir being up 8%, it's insane. We have the NASDAQ 100 up a little bit, barely 0.1, 0.2%. The Russell is down about 0.5%. Dow's down the same. S&P's barely up. So it's not the best day at all for stocks, but Palantir, man, keeps on trucking along. And there are a couple of other names here. DJT, which you guys obviously know about, Trump Media and Technology at this point. This stock, I wouldn't touch it in terms of an investment. I would never invest in this. I just think it's way too volatile for my liking. Take a look at the stock chart for yourselves. But yeah, at this point, we are up 6%, starting to bounce at the bottom of this wedge here. So let's see if we get the overall break on DJT. Now, I'm not in it. I'm not really counting on that break. But if it happens, hey, it happens, and I'll hop in on the trade. I'll set my alert now at, let's put it at $34 on DJT. Mark is at or above, and we'll see if it, ends up breaking out of there. And let's see what else we got here, guys. I mean, we do have some green in Amazon. They're about to report earnings after the bell today, and this one's already breaking out of this ascending triangle. It has been for a couple of weeks now. So let's see if we keep up this momentum after earnings. They're coming out here in about 30 minutes to an hour after me filming this. I guess when you're watching this video, most likely Amazon's earnings are already out. So make sure you all go check up on those. And what else, guys? Micron. I know Micron's been one that people have been talking about with the Stargate AI project, the AI infrastructure being built. More memory chips will be needed, so Micron might benefit, but it still hasn't done much. Micron's still moving sideways. It's been doing that for months. We have a descending triangle with really no signs of a breakout quite yet. So, yeah, time will tell, guys, on what happens there. And what happens here with Palantir, which, man, I am pumped. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube, guys. We're almost at 50K. And make sure to get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 free stocks. Fund it with at least $2,000. You get 25 more stocks. And your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, get on it. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys. I might need some water. I'll catch you guys in the next video.